Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from July the 8th to July the 14th, and this is for you coming from Sagittarius. Now let's start with July the 8th. It doesn't go very well for you. Planets are very slow. Plans can be postponed, plans can be cancelled during the whole day. You have to double check all this. Well, it's a Sunday and you don't want to have a gloomy Sunday. And whatever you say or do won't be very appreciated by people, so let them take charge. Let them make the plans for the morning-afternoon period. Be the follower and relax and sit back and let everybody do the work. And that way you will be much happier, because the ending will be that whatever somebody else does may go right, what you do may go wrong. So stay out of trouble by not taking charge. Some people of your past that you have known, some things about the past may also bother you, bring a little bit of depression and frustration. And avoid these people if you can. You don't want to spoil the Sunday just because of some bad news. Evening nightfall also not very good. In fact, evening nightfall also goes very slow. Plans can be cancelled, plans can be postponed. You get very annoyed about it. Things don't work according to what you want. Planets are just too slow during the whole of this 8th of July. And you can't go faster than your planet. You'll be in no man's land and come back empty-handed. So pace yourself hour by hour and tell yourself nothing good is going to come about it, except there's one planet in the evening nightfall session who wants to help you make good contacts. It's a global planet as well. So I think you may get some advantage if you go on the net a lot in the evening and nightfall period, either for friendship, either for the romance you're looking for, either job opportunities, either business opportunities. This is one planet that wants to help you in the evening nightfall period. So try and go onto the net and you may just touch something that may turn to gold over there. Okay? The 9th July, Monday, a much better day for you. It's a working day, it's a business day. You're going to do well because you'll have the energy, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, to do anything that you want to do. Just go slow, because this kind of energy makes you over-determined in what you want. So you open yourself to risk. And of course, you will be able to control the risk, but why open yourself to risk? Play safe and you'll do even better. Morning, afternoon period. Plenty of good news at your place of work, plenty of good news in business. You take the soft approach, people will support you and people will help you gain even more. And if you're chasing for the romance, it's a perfectly morning, afternoon good period. Again, take the soft approach, be appreciable, don't be over-determined. That simply means don't want to just go out and grab what you want. Just take it slow and nice and easy and you'll get what you want. I like your evening nightfall very much as well. You're going to be very popular. You're going to be very much meeting people important in any area of your life. So dress well, look good. You could meet somebody very important in one way or another. And take the soft approach, because again, these planets can make you over-determined in getting what you want. So take the soft approach. That will immediately show your appreciation and your negotiability and how toned down you can be as well. The 10th July, Tuesday, another very good day for you, except there's so much ego brought to you by these planets. They want to make you the center of attraction in the morning, afternoon period. Even by the time you wake up and things don't go your way at home, you're always showing this egoism, being egoistic. Well, don't do that, because it's going to start the day not making you not feel too well. Later on, you'll be sorry you said this and sorry you didn't do that. So be your best and be humble. Tell yourself, I'm going to do things for people on this 10th of July as much as I can, and you'll be extremely happy about things. Don't worry about what happened to your past and all that, because these planets can also dent your ego when you think of somebody who didn't do well for you. Let all that pass. Now, your morning, afternoon at your workplace or in business, you will need support, because you will want to raise up your hand to do something very important, because you will want to be number one and you will want to be in the limelight, and that's all about ego. Well, nothing wrong with that, but you'll also need a lot of support to get things done. So with the people around you at work or in business, be part of them, improve teamwork, improve tolerance, and you'll get your morning, afternoon right on well for you. Evening, nightfall, almost the same story. You'll be very sensitive if somebody didn't say hello to you. And you'll be extremely sensitive if somebody overlooked what you did so well. And somebody might just say something you don't like to hear. So this kind of sensitivity is what we tie up with these emotional planets who are very egoistic as well. So take it easy and have a good laugh when somebody says something you don't like to hear. Show your appreciation of what's being done for you, and that way you'll do very well. I see emotional planets there. The planets of love are also there in the evening nightfall period. So you could meet somebody you're very interested in. So show your best by showing a person who is willing to do things for others, and your evening will end very well for you. The 11th July, Wednesday, is a working day, and here come a load of emotional planets to be with you. So you'll be thinking of love and romance and whom to call for lunch and whom to see later and how to do all the lovey things. But it's a working day. When you do that, you get distracted, and that's how the working day can bring blame to you, because you'll forget your responsibilities, you'll forget your deadlines, you'll forget what to do basically, and you'll be in trouble that way. So to stay out of trouble and have a wonderful morning-afternoon period, by all means think of all that affection that somebody is pouring on you or that you want to pour on others, but tell yourself 3 words every 10 minutes, logic, facts, figures, that draw you back into your responsibilities, make you come back to make sure your deadlines are done, whether in job or business. Because these planets can make you have a sense of miscommunication, miscalculation, just because your mind will not be on things that are important for you to do. So make sure you don't fall into that trap in the morning-afternoon period. I like your evening-nightfall periods very much, except there's one planet there who wants to bring upsetness by making you upset other people, making you rebellious, making you say things people don't like to hear, change plans suddenly, let's do that suddenly. All this will upset plans, because this is the planet of unexpected badness for you. So it will come along and make you behave like that. And that, of course, won't go down well with people. So ignore this planet of unexpectedness by not taking charge in the evening-nightfall period. Let others take charge. Let them make the plans. Go along, enjoy yourself, doing nothing, just enjoying yourself. Let others, because what you may do may go unexpectedly wrong in the evening-nightfall session. And if you just follow others, that you won't get the blame that way. You can also meet somebody unexpectedly. But because this is the planet of unexpected negativity, I worry that somebody you meet may upset you as well. So right from the start, if you sense somebody about to upset you, walk away. The 12th July, what a powerful day this is. You're bound to get good news at work, get even better news in business, because expansion is in the air, more money is in the air, more power is in the air. Too much of it, basically. So that can make you very bossy, very dominating, and very stubborn as the way you want things done. If you do that, these planets will be also in trouble. So try to be negotiable, try to be friendly, try to be negotiable as much as you can. That way you will seem very flexible, and that's the way to tackle these rigid, dominating planets. And if you can do that, you'll gain a lot in the morning, afternoon, whether at work, whether in business, whether for lunch, whether wherever you are. Evening, nightfall, very power-packed as well. And the same thing, you'll be very touchy about what is said. You'll want to say, let's go there, and it's got to be there in the evening, nightfall. And people will think of you as a bully, actually. And you'll be a person dominating and want to take charge. So don't do that. You've heard it from me. Don't do that. Let somebody else take charge, and they'll appreciate it, and they'll be thankful to you. Let everybody else make the decisions, and they'll all find you wonderful and so negotiable, and you'll just enjoy yourself much better. Because if you try to do things yourself, they will go right, but there's one planet in the evening nightfall period who wants to say, I'll make things go wrong. So if you take charge evening nightfall session, the danger is that what you plan may not go down very well. What you hope will be success may be failure. And instead of getting a good bonding with others, there may be wedges between you and others. So this is a planet that also makes you waste money. So be part of a team where money can be shared out or something like that. So it's a power-packed evening nightfall, but some danger of things going wrong. 13th July, Friday, and things can go really wrong in these 24 hours. Very fast planets are there. You open your eyes and you wake up in the morning and negativity comes looking at you. Something said, something wrong, something going to go even worse. You feel insecure. And of course you will be impulsive in your actions because you're not knowing what to do, and you may panic. Drive very carefully throughout the whole day. And when you land at your place of work or your place of business, tell yourself to expect problems which will come very quickly. These are the planet of unexpectedness which are bad for you. You look left, you look right, there's trouble. And so you got to go slow. If you are impulsive, it will become even worse. And these impulsive planets will make you panic. And so you will say things quickly, do things quickly, and make it worse. So go slow, step by step, and you'll be able to do much, much better. Now, you may get some brilliant ideas, but they will not be very stable. That's my worry for you. Evening, nightfall, you can also be blamed just like in the morning, afternoon when things go wrong. And you'll be a person who will be unnecessarily in trouble if you take charge throughout the whole day. So evening, nightfall, morning, afternoon, let somebody else take charge. At least the finger of blame will not come too strongly for you. And what you need to do in the evening, nightfall is the same. Let somebody else take charge. To make it worse, in the evening, nightfall, there are also two long-term planets. So the mistake you make in the evening, nightfall can become long-term problems. And so you don't want that. So be careful in the company you are with. You're going to be upset one way or another. And tell yourself that whatever you do, the last thing you want is any long-term trouble. So if you don't really have to be out in the evening, nightfall period, go back to the safety of your own home. You'll be much, much happier. Saturday the 5th, that's the terrible, terrible day for you. And if ever things could go wrong, they will. Morning, afternoon, if you're working, mistakes can be made on a big, big scale. And these mistakes can be bringing blame to you. And there can be quarrels and arguments as well. And to make it worse, there can be accidents as well, because you will be in exposure to risk because you're doing everything quick, and you want to take shortcuts. So don't do that. You are just open to every kind of problem in the morning, afternoon period. And these problems are waiting to cost you money on a big scale, or to cost you damage of any kind on a big scale. So you have to be very careful what you say and do in the morning, afternoon. And I suggest you don't take control, because whatever you say and do is going to go wrong. So let somebody else take control, and if it goes wrong, it's not going to come sitting on your shoulders. Evening, nightfall, just as bad. And evening, nightfall, it says you can meet somebody important. So the last thing you want to be is argumentative, or be pushy, or be impatient, or be hasty. Go slow. The whole day, 2 words, go slow in speech, go slow in action. And you'll be able to get a handle on things. So evening, nightfall period, you can meet somebody very important, but the trouble is all these negative planets are also following you. And when they follow you into the evening, nightfall, they want to make damage. They want to make things go wrong. So the evening can be easily spoiled by you, basically. It may be a retaliation that you do because somebody else said or did something you don't like, but it ends up just as bad. So you have to take the very soft approach, and you have to think carefully what you say or do, and do things slowly so that you have time to stop the mistakes you can make. Whoa, what a horrible day. It's going to produce. So one of these planets rules your tongue. So your tongue is going to wag left, right, center, say things I don't care what I say. And that's going to add more fire. So keep quiet more, listen more, leave whatever you want to say for another day throughout the whole evening, morning and night time. And you'll be able to do much better. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I'll base that on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll give you lots of information, your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms. Your lucky colors, your lucky directions, plenty of news, how to improve your life for yourself. I'll cover all areas your job areas, your love story, your marriage, your family, and also your health areas. I'll do that in detail as well. Well, I look forward to hearing from you on Skype or Facebook, or send me an email, and I'll come back to you as quickly as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.